Guys, hope all is well. As is most days in dental school, today was as per usual. It was kind of rough, and it's rough because it's literally long. It's 9 to 5. It's a job pretty much every day, and it's mentally draining. It can be, but it's enjoyable. So we had classes this morning from 8 till 10. So our school starts pretty early. For those who know me, I'm not a morning person, but I'm trying now. That's why I'm trying to work out in the morning. Didn't work out this morning because I woke up really late. Was trying to recover from the fact that I was studying for exams this week, 2 exams this week. So I literally didn't sleep so well. Say Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday as well. So I had to try to sleep from Thursday night this morning, which yeah, and I still woke up feeling tired. So we had an occlusion lab with the maxillary first molar and the mandibular first molar. I carved them earlier this week, so I had to make some adjustments to that. So the carving part is not necessarily the hardest part. The hardest part is trying to get the teeth to occlude and to occlude correctly. Now, just to give you a bit of a bit of teaching points, I should tell you. So when you're trying to occlude the teeth of the maxillary first molar, the mandibular first molar, you must ensure that the mesial-buccal cusp of the maxillary first molar lies within the buccal developmental groove of the mandibular first molar. Now that's not so easy, and it's not that the tip of the cusp touches the buccal developmental groove. We're talking about the triangular ridge must touch the buccal developmental groove. So that is point one. So that's 3 of 15 marks that you need to get out of a total of 85. So the 60 marks that they give you for this entire lab or this entire exam, that because it's a trial run, is basically how the tooth looks. 75% is the pass mark, so you have to do really well. So my lecturer actually gave me my paper and told me to mark myself, and I ended up with 67%. So I really have to get better at this. So the occlusion is important. So like I said, the mesial-buccal cusp must lie within the buccal of the maxillary first molar, must lie within the buccal developmental groove of the mandibular first molar. That's one. So as you know, so that is basically saying that the maxillary first molar lies distal to the mandibular first molar. So it looks like that. Alright? So this is a maxillary, this is a mandibular. I don't have a diagram right now, but after this I'm actually going to show you with my I took a video of it. Second thing you have to know is that the mesopalatal cusp tip of the maxillary first molar lies within the central fossa of the mandibular first molar. That's 2. Not that it contacts, but it lies within the central fossa. So just like this, and always remember that the maxillary teeth lie more buccal than the mandibular teeth, and that's important for mastication. So didn't get that initially, so I had to try to adjust. Took me some time and frustrated the daylights out of me because this lab is quite important, because once you're doing restorations and you're not doing it properly, you know full well that you're not going to be a good dentist. So you have to make sure you do really well in this lab. So that was that. So another point you have to know is that the mesial distal buccal cusp of the mandibular first molar lies within the central fossa of the maxillary first molar. So remember, mesiopalatal, central fossa of mandibular lies in, and distal buccal lies within the central fossa of the maxillary. Next thing you have to remember that there's some contact points for the marginal ridges. So the distal palatal cusp of the maxillary first molar lies within or contacts the distal marginal ridge of the mandibular first molar. And just so that I don't end up telling you, the mesial buccal cusp of the mandibular first molar contacts the mesial marginal ridge of the maxillary first molar. So the mesial buccal cusp of the mandibular first molar contacts the mesial marginal ridge of the maxillary first molar. So I said it right? Yeah. So just remember, mesial buccal, mandibular contacts mesial marginal, maxillary first molar. Okay? So those points count for 15 marks. 15 of 85. This might not sound like a lot, but you can carve your teeth as well as you want, but you're not going to get 100%. So those 15 marks are crucial. And if you don't get the teeth to occlude, you automatically fail this exam. So it's a hard test to pass, but it's possible. So I spent some time just trying to make sure that the teeth occluded, and that took some time, despite the fact that I finished the carvings. So that's that. I got that sorted out. Have 3 tests next week. So I have the preventative test, I have the diagnostic imaging, and then I also have the repeat exam for the dental material. So hopefully I pass that. I'm going to make sure I do some extra work this weekend, even though I'm watching the kids. But that's not an excuse. I have to do the work. The work has to be done. We just have to do it. So I didn't eat very well today at all. Actually, I didn't eat very well last night because I just went straight to bed. So today I basically got 500 calories in. So if you think about that, I'm supposed to be getting about 2,900 to 4,000 calories. That's pretty bad. So I skipped a lot of meals today, tried to do it to the lab. I ate breakfast and I ate lunch, but I haven't eaten since 1 o'clock today. So if you're trying to build muscle, you have to eat a lot of small meals. So I woke up so late this morning, that I literally didn't have time to cook any meals. So this is something that happens when you're trying to gain muscle as well as to maintain some sort of academic success. So for me, my academic success is more important than gaining muscle. So if I miss a couple meals, that's just a small sacrifice because there's a bigger picture. So when I go home now, I'm going to boil some pasta and then I'm going to do a leg workout. So pasta for me is my energy, my muscle food. I like to eat it because when I eat it, I get a pump. And not only do I get a pump, I get energy because pasta is full of carbs. So I'm going to eat some pasta, I'm going to cook about 4 eggs, and then afterwards wait a half an hour, feed the dogs, and then afterwards work out. I'm going to do legs today. I don't usually do weighted leg stuff. I usually do a lot of volume work, but today it's going to be weighted volume. So I'm going to do the 45 pounds, going to do about 3 sets of 20 for leg lunges, and then I'm going to do some squats, maybe 3 sets of 30. Well, yeah, 3 sets of 30 reps, and then I'm going to do some deadlifts. I try to do at least maybe 100 deadlifts and then 50 deadlifts. So that's 2 sets, 150. Then I do calf raises to failure. And I may finish off working triceps because the other morning when I started triceps, I literally didn't finish because I was just feeling a little exhausted. And after that, I'm just going to, so that should be about 30 minutes of a workout, which would mean that I would have eaten and then done a workout, which should be 1 hour. Then I would wait an hour and a half and eat another meal, which should probably be rice and chicken, and a spoonful of rice. I don't eat a lot of rice because I don't want to put on a lot of fat, so it's rice and chicken. When I do that, my final meal will probably be some oats in the night, and then I'll sleep and wake up and work out again. I'm not really too certain what I'll work tomorrow. I think I did everything so far, so may do some back again because I need to get some thickness on the back. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that I need to do some abs today, so I'm going to start with abs, and that will be at least 150 reps. I'm going to split them up into different exercises so I don't get bored, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So abs, thighs, and calves, and may finish off with some tricep work to make sure the triceps don't get neglected. So I'm going to try to film that so that you get you can see how I work out at home. Know that home workouts, you can get the same pump, same results at home. You don't have to go to the gym, although if you can afford it, you can go. When I get my business up and running, I'll try to do some gym work, but for now it's home workouts. So keep posted. I'll post some more vids, and look at the end of this video. I'm actually going to show you the occlusion lap and the maxillary first molar and the mandibular first molar. Hope this helps. Keep posted.